Good morning, children. Yesterday, in previous class, we learnt about first lesson in 8th class, what is science, and also we learnt about what is the meaning of science. Science is not an English word; it is a Latin word. In English, meaning is knowledge. Means with the help of science, we may gain knowledge, and also we learn the definition of science. Science is a systematized body of knowledge based on experimentation. Science is a tool to search the truths of nature. Science is the way to explore the entire world. Science is a systematized body of knowledge based on experiments. Means we'll explain or we'll learn science with the help of experiments. First point. Second one. Science is a tool to assess the truths of nature. What is right and what is wrong can be determined by subject science. Science is the way to explore the entire world. We know everything in the world with the help of knowledge given by science. And also in previous class we learnt about questioning is the primary and fundamental step in science. Correct or not? So if any question arises in your mind, means you can tell the answer, or you can search in net, or you ask the teachers. Like that you can discover many things. Nowadays we can enjoy so many facilities in our day-to-day life. These all facilities are the ideas which derive or arrive in scientists. Scientists are the people like us, but they think the entire world or nature differently. Already we learned in previous classes. Now in this class we will discuss about process skills. One of the important topic in first lesson 8th class NS subject, process skills. What are process skills? Process skills are the thinking tools. Process skills are the thinking tools which helps to find the answer to a question. If you want to answer for any question or any experiment, you have to use some skills in science, that is process skills. Here I'll explain these process skills with the help of some examples. See here, first process skill, if you want to classify the shells which given by a teacher, you have to use these skills, process skills. If you want to, for example, if I use some shells, seashells. Do you know seashells? Which available in seas. If I use for you some shells, how to classify, how to separate the shells? We can separate the shells of which available in sea with the help of these process skills. That is observe. First one is observe, means you have to with the help of senses, with the help of sense organs like eyes, nose, with the help of vision, smell, or hearing, or touch, you have to observe them carefully. That is called observe. Next process skill is compare. If I use some seashells to you, you have to compare one another with the help of their color, with the help of their you have to observe, compare one another. And third process skill is classify. Now classify the shells with the help of their shape, with the help of their size, with the help of their color. So these three are the process skills which help us to classify or differentiate one another. So these three are the process skills. One is observe, second one is compare, third one is classify. Next process skills, for example, if I will give three types of cloths to you and I'll ask one question to you, which cloth is better for bathing purpose? I gave three cloths to you and I said, in these three, which cloth is better for bathing? If you want to identify the answer, if you want to tell which cloth is better for bathing purpose, you have to use these three process skills. One is hypothesize. Hypothesize means, already I explained in previous class. Hypothesis means your opinion whether it is correct or not. So first process skill to tell about the cloth which useful for bathing purpose. Hypothesize your opinion whether it is right or wrong. Next, plan and conduct experiment. For this you have to conduct experiment and you have to plan an experiment. For example, for this purpose you have to take three cloths, three brands of cloths. Any three have to take. One is cotton, another one is first one is cotton, another one is polyester, and third one is silk. You have to take three brands of cloth which is same in size, and you have to take three beakers, and you have to take 1 liter of water in three beakers, and you have to keep three cloths in three beakers for 5 seconds. After that, take out the cloths, three cloths. One is cotton, another one is silk, third one is polyester. Take out the cloths outside of the beaker to drain it water for 10 seconds. After that, you have to observe the amount of water which left in three beakers. Again I repeat, to conduct this experiment, you have to take three brands of cloths. One is cotton, polyester, and silk. And you have to keep the three brands of cloths in three beakers which contain 1 liter of water, and keep it in water for 5 seconds. After that, take out the cloths from beakers to drain it water from cloths for 10 minutes. So these are called control variables. What is meant by variables? Variables are the things which interfere the experiment. Variables are the things which interfere the experiment. Here, what are the variables here? We took three brands of cloths, same in size, and we took same amount of water, 1 liter of water. We kept cloths in water for 5 seconds, and we drain the water for 10 seconds. These are the variables which interfere the experiment. So we controlled the variables, that is called control variables. So after that, we can find out the beaker which contain less water. Beaker A, beaker B, beaker C. In these three, which beaker contain less water? The cloth which kept in that beaker is the best cloth. Means the cloth which absorbs more water is the best cloth. So these three are the process skills which helpful to know which cloth is better for bathing purpose. So like this process skills helps us to identify the answer or any problem in our day-to-day life activities. So this is about process skills. So next topic in science, first lesson, 8th class, safety in science. Do you know we will do experiments in science lab, correct or not? We will do experiments in science lab. So scientists wear lab coats while doing experiments. If you want to do any experiment, or if you want to do any activity, or if you want to do any project, you have to follow some safety methods or measures to keep ourselves to be protective. What that precautions to be taken while doing some experiments means, first think ahead. What is meant by think ahead? If you want to do any experiment or project, you have to think what you have to do while doing this experiment. Before doing this experiment, you have to think about what you have to do. That is called think ahead. Second topic in safety in science is be neat. You have to keep your working area clean and neat. If the persons have long sleeves, especially in boys, you have to roll it. If boys having long sleeves, we have to roll it. If girls have long hair, you have to pull it back. If girls have long hair, you have to pull it back. Oops. If any breakage occurs or if any cut or injury occurs to you, you have to tell to your teacher in a right way. If any injury or breakage occurs, we have to use test tubes or beakers to do some experiments. No. If any breakage or if any injury occurs to you, means you have to tell to your teacher or in charge of lab in a right way. Watch your eyes. So sometimes you have to do experiment with chemicals like strong acids. They may enter into our eyes, may cause injuries. So that's we have to wear safety goggles to protect your eyes from chemicals. Watch your eyes. You have to wear some spectacles to protect your eyes from injuries. Yuck. Do not eat or drink while doing experiments. Do not eat or drink while doing experiments. Why? Because if you eat or drink anything while doing experiments, they may enter into our body. They may contain some poisonous materials, may cause harm to your body. That's why you have to don't drink or eat anything while doing experiments. Protect yourself from shocks. If you will do experiments with electrical appliances, you have to protect yourself from electrical appliances. So protect yourself from shocks. Keep it clean. After completion of your project or experiment, keep the working area clean and you have to leave the lab. So these are the 7 safety steps if you will do experiments in science. Very important in the exam point of view. Think ahead, be neat, oops, watch your eyes, yuck, protect yourself from shocks, keep it clean. These are the 7 safety precautions while doing experiments. So already we learned scientists are the person who discover many things. With the help of these things, we lead a peaceful and joyful life in our day-to-day life. So they are the people like us who observe the nature in a unique way, in a different way. So they also will discover many things when problem is identified. That's why they said that scientists, necessity is the mother of invention. Necessity means requirement. If any requirement occurs, means scientists will reveal the problem and will discover the things. With the help of these things, we lead a normal and peaceful life. So scientists also discover many things when problem is identified. That's why identify the problem is the secret of invention. First you have to identify the problem. If problem is identified, you can reveal the answer or you can solve the problem. So before, he is a scientist called Copernicus. He said that heliocentric theory, very important, heliocentric theory proposed by a scientist known as Copernicus. He said that what is meant by heliocentric theory means Earth revolves around the sun. Earth revolves around the sun. Before Copernicus, we don't know Earth revolves around the sun. After Copernicus only, we know Earth revolves around the sun, said by Copernicus. This is known as heliocentric theory. So this is about science in class 8. Okay, next we will discuss about next topic in the next class. Thank you.